I've seen some other people get some pretty nasty injuries. It gets pretty rough out there.
It's just really, really cool for something that was a figment in somebody's imagination 6 years ago.
Harry Potter has made its way into reality in the past few years. Its own theme park, The Wizarding World of Harry Potter, opened in Orlando, Florida in 2010. The books themselves have been featured in both high school and college curriculums. Another Harry Potter element came to life in 2005 when Middlebury College in the USA created the first ever Quidditch team. The sport, originally from the books, has spread rapidly over the USA and Canada and now has teams forming across the globe.
Harry Potter, I read all the books as soon as they came out in stores. I was the first one to go buy a book, read all the books, seen all the movies multiple times. Part of my childhood, really. And now I get to play it, which is just incredible.
Quidditch, for a while there, was multiplying every year. It's become quite a large, competitive, more widespread sport. Certainly there's quite a few more people who have heard of it or been involved with teams, and it's grown quite a bit, not just in terms of how many teams there are, but the number of people and teams interested in being competitive and really taking the sport to a new level.
People think that Quidditch is just a sport for people that are not athletic or didn't make another sports team. It's a lot more physically demanding than people give it credit for. It's like combined rugby with handball, with like long distance running, you're running all the time. I joined the Quidditch team because one of my friends was playing on the team. I was looking for some kind of athletic organization to join. I was like, this looks really, really cool. And then I went to a tryout and they're like, okay, let's practice tackling. I was like, what, tackling? This is actually a thing in Quidditch? It's very demanding on teamwork. You need to be able to communicate. You need to have a very good sense of team when you're playing this sport. Also, the different positions adds a completely new element to the game that a lot of other sports just do not have. It's just incredible. The entire group is phenomenal. Some of my best friends are on this team.
I often get that it's just kind of for fun and for play, and it's not too intense. And then they come watch a game, they're showing quite quickly that's a very intense sport.
At first glance, it just seems like something that's associated with Harry Potter, so people don't really understand how it could be adapted to real life.
People don't think it's an actual sport. And to those people, I really don't think they've actually watched a game, because I think it'd be very difficult to say Quidditch is not a sport if you have actually watched a real game.
Quidditch has really struggled a lot with the sort of undercurrent of the struggle for legitimacy, but I think that already has come quite a long way. In Canada specifically, I think one of the complexes is geography. Is just that in order to grow and become more competitive, teams need to face competition on a regular basis, and we definitely have less population density than other areas, and so teams can get quite spread out, which is a challenge obviously for many more secluded teams, particularly in the central and western parts of the country. I think we're on a really big precipice in terms of reaching new levels of organization and legitimacy, and I really think that having our own league in Canada this year is a really great step towards that.
Quidditch has increased in popularity in Canada, and many universities and colleges are forming competitive teams. The main focus now is who will make it to the Canadian Cup.
Last season we took a really, really devastating loss in the quarterfinals of Canadian Cup against McGill. We were beating them 50-40, and then they caught the snitch to win 70-50 and go to nationals, because you had to make semifinals to go to nationals. Canada, watch out, because we're going to be coming for Canadian Cup this year. That's our goal.